Hey guys, welcome back to Alaska Rural Homestead. So today's video is going to be about bone meal. In the previous videos, we've showed you how we have utilized most of our turkeys and chickens here on the homestead. And we've made bone broth, we made chicken and dumplings, we've even canned some chicken now. But today I'm going to show you what I do with the rest of the animal because we like to utilize as much as the animal as we possibly can. And so today I'm going to be showing you bones from the bone broth and the chickens and turkeys that we've butchered here on the homestead. And pretty much is what you want to do is you want to cover the bones with water. And you want to simmer them. You don't want your bones to boil, but you just want it on a slow, low simmer. Because the idea is to soften up these bones. So we already know that bone marrow is really good for you. And so by utilizing some of these bones and breaking them down, we can get the bone marrow out of them and make bone meal. Because bone meal is super nutritious. It has plenty of magnesium, calcium, and a lot of essential minerals that are still left in the bone. By covering the bones with the water and putting them on a very low simmer. Now you might have to do this maybe 24 hours or so. But what I do is I cover the bones and I put it on our wood stove. And I just keep an eye on it because most of the water will evaporate. And so right now the bones have become really brittle. They've become really soft and now they are ready to go into my Vit-a-mixer. So we're going to take some of these bones out of here. Now this is already cooled. We're going to put the bones in here. And I'm going to put just a little bit of the liquid. Now, if you don't have a Vit-a-mixer, or you could use definitely a good quality grinder to do this, or a good blender. But I really enjoy my Vit-a-mixer. It is awesome. Now you wouldn't want to do this if the bones are really still hard because it can put definitely a lot of wear on your mixer. So I'm going to get this mixed up and I'll show you how it looks when I'm finished. Pretty much what this is going to make is it's going to make a paste. And then this paste you are going to want to totally dehydrate. Now you could put it in a dehydrator, you could put it in the oven, but what you want to do is just evaporate all this juice. Okay, so I've got all my bones mixed up and ground up in my Vit-a-mixer. Now, this juice is really still good and it contains a lot of essential vitamins and calcium and magnesium also. So this won't go to waste and it's really good for the dogs. And so this will be another little treat that I put on their food. So right here I've got some non-stick cookie liners here. Now you could certainly use wax paper or you could use parchment paper. But what we're going to do is we're going to put this paste on here. And we're just going to spread it out. Now, when you put this in your mixer, you definitely want to make sure that you grind up all the bones. At this point, it wouldn't hurt if your dog did get a bone because it's soft enough right now and the bones have went ahead and broke down, and they're fairly small right now. So your fear of your dog choking on a chicken bone or a turkey bone, you really don't need to worry about. Now, the whole point is that you want all this liquid to evaporate. Now, you could put it in a dehydrator. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put this in the oven about 200 degrees, and I'm going to keep an eye on it. Once I start noticing that most of the liquid has evaporated, I will take it out of the oven, let it cool, and crush it up one more time, and then I'll put that in the refrigerator, and it'll be a sprinkle for the dog's food afterwards. So when I put this in the oven, I'm going to go ahead and leave the oven ajar a little bit, because you want to make sure most of the liquid has evaporated and escaped off your paste here. Edie. Here, Velvet. Miss Picky Velvet. Okay, you guys. So here you go, homemade bone meal for the fur babies. Not only is it really nutritious, it contains a lot of essential minerals and it has loads of calcium and magnesium, especially for your older puppies, and it is so great and they love it. So don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so you can be notified for more videos coming out.